Welcome back to Phoenix English classes. Today we are going to continue with the same chapter with the same topic that we had taken last week or the previous week. I don't remember when. But we are continuing from the very section we had left it. We started with direct and indirect narration. We learned certain things that are required before you start narration, and now we are on the practical aspect of narration. अब हम प्रैक्टिकली नरेशन करना शुरू कर चुके हैं और जिन लोगों ने ये वीडियो नहीं देखी है, प्लीज़ गो इन डिस्क्रिप्शन, फाइंड द लिंक एंड वॉच द प्रीवियस 2 videos that have already been published on YouTube. In this third video, we are going to learn about assertive sentences, how to narrate an assertive sentence from direct to indirect, from the direct form of narration to indirect form of narration. We had already learned in the previous video what to change and what not to change. Now we are going to start with certain new changes. Let's start. This new change is about change in pronouns. We will learn today change in pronouns. If you would have watched the videos carefully, you would have seen that we had taken all the examples very cleverly and never used a pronoun that was either of first person or of second person. If we had used, it was of third person. It was a clever thing that we had already done. लेकिन अब हम फर्स्ट और सेकंड पर्सन को भी लेंगे क्योंकि अब हम चेंज इन प्रोनाउंस को सीखने जा रहे हैं. चेंज इन प्रोनाउंस सबसे आसान चीज़ है, सिर्फ वही सीख लेना है जो अभी मैं बताने जा रहा हूँ. मेक अ टेबल. We will change only personal pronouns. Remember that. At the time of narration, only personal pronouns get changed. Let's start with change in pronouns. First, we will categorize everything. Pronouns are always in 4 cases. First is subjective, that we call nominative also. Subject case pronoun. Then object case pronoun. Then possessive case pronoun, and then reflexive case pronoun. These are the 4 cases of personal pronouns. कोई भी personal pronoun इन 4 cases में होती है. Subjective, used as the subject of the given sentence. Objective, use of pronoun as an object of the given sentence. Possessive, to show possession. Reflexive, to give emphasis or to reflect itself, and they can be in first person, or in second person, or in third person. Or in third person. Intersect these and you will find the place to write the proper form of first, second and third person. In first person, we have 2 pronouns. So let's divide it into 2 different rows. Second person, there is only a single pronoun, that is you, but it is written in 2 forms. That's why we are dividing it into 2 rows. Then we will see to the third person. First person pronouns are I and we. I and we. If you write it as the object of the given sentence, you will write me and us. If it is possessive, then you will write my or mine. Us, our or ours. Reflexive, myself and ourselves. These are the two first person pronouns that we can write as subject, I, we, object, me, us, possessive, my, mine and our, ours. Then reflexive is there, myself and ourselves. In second person we have a single pronoun, that is you, but very often in King's English or the Old English, as you say, it is said thou. You and thou, they are not two different words, they are same words. Thou is ancient and you is modern. Thou is also a form of you that is very often used even today's poetry, though you is used generally. The object form is also you. Thou will be written as thee. Possessive case is your and yours, and these thy and thine. Its reflexive is when you are treating it here as singular. This is the only place where you can use the pronoun you in singular. Yourself, yourself. Mark this. This is the only place where you can treat the pronoun you as singular. Otherwise, in any case, you is always plural. Here we see that you can also be used as singular, and if you are using it plural, then yourselves. Thy, thyself or thyself. Then we come to third person. The greater number of pronouns come in this category. The first one is they, second one is he, third one is she, and the last one is it. They are third person pronouns. This is a complete table. They will be written as them. Possessive is their and theirs. Reflexive is themselves. He, him. Possessive is his. It has a single form. Himself. She is she. Then her. Possessive is also her, and this is herself. It is written as it. Possessive is its. Here hers also used, and itself. This is all about the pronouns and all the cases. There are three types of pronouns: first person, second person and third person, according to the use in the sentence and according to the place that we use to write in a particular sentence. According to the place in a sentence, it will be decided if the given pronoun is subjective, objective, possessive or reflexive. इस टेबल को अच्छे से समझ लेना है. This table will help you out in everything that you are going to change about the pronoun. This first and second person pronouns, they are most important because they get changed, and the third person pronouns they never get changed, but when we change first or second person they change into third person. That's why these third person pronouns, four pronouns, are also very important. The sequence is also important. You can see we have written I, we, you, they, he, she, it. It is written in a very proper sequence. I common gender, we common gender, you and thou common gender, they common gender, he, she masculine, feminine and neuter gender. Then you can see there is a marshalling of ideas like this. Generally plural, plural, generally plural, plural, plural and singular are here. This sequence is also important in the sense that they will remind themselves to you as soon as you are going to use them. Now we are going to see what kinds of rules come during the change from direct to indirect as far as these pronouns are concerned. अब ये तो हो गई टेबल की बात. Once you have memorized this table, once you have learned this table, you have to make changes according to this table. अब हम लोग आगे changes को सीखने जा रहे हैं. We'll start changes here. I'm going to erase it. Better note it down in your notebook. Always sit with a notebook when you are studying anything, either on your YouTube channel or in your online classes, or you are sitting in a classroom. Open your pen, keep open your notebooks and keep taking down notes. You may note it down now. So let's start with the rules of change in pronouns. The first part of change in pronoun is the table that you have just made. If you have not made, I am reminding you, you have to note it down. There is no study without pen and pencil. So note it down and now start with the rules. Now we are coming to the rules of pronouns. The first rule of change in pronoun is first person pronoun in reported speech are changed according to the number and gender. You have to consider two things, number and gender. You have to consider if the given pronoun is singular or plural, or the given part, not pronoun, noun or pronoun, anything whose gender is masculine, feminine or neuter, of the subject of reporting speech. The first rule is completed. First person pronouns in reported speech, you have to remind, you have to memorize it, you have to take it into practice. You have to look at reported speech, not the reporting speech. They are changed. It means the pronoun written in reported speech, if it is first person, then it will be changed according to the number and gender of the subject. Number and gender of the subject of reported speech, no, of reporting speech. These are the 3 points to remember. Once you remember it, everything is very easy for you. The second thing, second person pronoun in reported speech are changed according to the number and gender, number and gender of the, if it was subject, then the next part will be object, according to the object of reporting speech. I am writing the same thing. I do not remember what it was. I remember only one line, that was about the subject, and as soon as I remind it, as soon as I recall it, I can recall everything. You can also do the same. Object of the reporting speech. Object of the reporting speech. The third point, the last point, there are only 3 points about the rules of change in pronoun. Third person pronoun, it is very good. Third person pronouns, you are going to like it very much because it is not going to give you any trouble. Pronouns are not changed. दिस वन इज आर वेरी रिलैक्सिंग थिंग, बड़ा आराम देने वाली चीज़ है. थर्ड पर्सन तो चेंज ही नहीं होती. फर्स्ट पर्सन अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच, सेकेंड पर्सन अकॉर्डिंग टू द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच, एंड थर्ड पर्सन नेवर गेट चेंज. याद करने का सबसे छोटा आइडिया, एक छोटा सा फॉर्मूला, SON अपॉन 1, 2, 3. हाउ इजी? All these 3 rules are concised in 6 letters. Pronoun, this is reporting speech, this is reported speech. Reported speech में आपको मिला first person. See, first person pronouns change according to subject. Second person pronoun change according to object. And third person pronoun 1, 2, 3. Third person pronoun N for no change. It's very easy. SON upon 1, 2, 3. First person according to subject, second person according to object, and third person are not changed. And for no change. So this is all about the change in pronouns. Now we can take certain examples of assertive sentence in which we have to change the pronouns. So let's have a practice session. Let's practice it. You may also write this and you can memorize it easily using this trick. SON upon 1, 2, 3. SON upon 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to take certain examples to use these 3 rules. Actually there are only 2 rules, there are not 3 rules. Third rule is no change. No change means you don't have to do anything, you don't have to bother anything about. So we are going to take certain examples. For example, we are taking a sentence. Ram said to Sita. This is reporting part or reporting speech. We will stop here a bit. We are not going to take any past tense. Ram says to Sita. Let's lessen the burden. We'll keep the tense of the reporting speech only limited up to present and future. We will not enter any other or the third one, that is past tense. We are not going to enter it. I think you are tired. Ram says to Sita, I think you are tired. This is one example we are taking to use all the rules that we have learned up to now. अभी तक जितने रूल्स सीखे हैं उन सभी को अब अप्लाई करने जा रहे हैं. पहला रूल पहली वीडियो में, दूसरा रूल दूसरी वीडियो में, द थर्ड रूल तीसरी वीडियो में. देखना तीनों पड़ेगा. एंड इफ़ यू हैव ऑलरेडी वॉच्ड यू डोंट हैव टू बोदर अबाउट. अब आप आराम से कर सकते हैं. राम सेज टू सीता, सबसे पहले कौन सी चीज़ को देखा? रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब को देखा. says to लिखा है, चेंज होगा, कैसे चेंज होगा, वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड. What will get changed? Comma and inverted commas. What will come in place of this? We already know that a connector is going to introduce itself here. Ram, this is the subject of reporting speech. Says to will be changed into tells, and Sita. Subject, verb, object. One sentence is completed. The principal clause is completed. Comma and inverted commas change into a conjunction that. Why? Because the sentence is assertive. As long as our sentence that is written in commas and inverted commas, the reported speech is an assertive sentence, we will use the connector that. This is a connector, this is a conjunction that you call subordinating conjunction, that, and it is making a complex sentence. I, first person pronoun. You, second person pronoun. We have two more changes to make. Now we are one step ahead. एक कदम आगे आए. अब हमको दो चीज़ें और बदलनी है. यहाँ पे हमको मिल गया प्रेजेंट टेंस. इसका मतलब हमने क्या डिसीजन ले रखा है पहले से? वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू मेक एनी चेंज इन द टेंस ऑफ दिस पार्ट. इस पार्ट के टेंस में हम कोई परिवर्तन नहीं करने जा रहे हैं. I think you are tired. What is to be changed? What will be changed? I and you. अब अगर I और you बदलने जा रहा है, हो सकता है कि इसका नंबर जेंडर कुछ बदल जाए, तो हमें इन वर्ब्स को भी बदलने की आवश्यकता पड़ सकती है. दिस डॉटेड लाइन शोज may change, may not change according to the new subject, according to the new object. अब इससे एग्री करना चाहिए ना वर्ब, इसलिए पॉसिबिलिटीज हो गई, संभावना हो गई कि ये वर्ब चेंज होगी, टेंस चेंज नहीं होगा. I is first person, will be changed according to subject. Subject is राम. राम के लिए टेबल में देखिए जरा कौन सी प्रोनाउन है सब्जेक्टिव केस में? he. What I have said, I was plural, think was plural, he is singular, think will also become singular but will not get changed in terms of tense. He thinks, the verb is changed but the tense is not changed. You, second person pronoun, will be changed according to the object. Object is Sita, second person according to Sita. Sita is feminine gender, singular number. What is there in the table? Feminine gender is she. I think this is also subjective case, this will become she. There was a problem. See, I think you are tired is not a single sentence, it is a double sentence. This is subject, this is also a subject. So this was subject, Ram subject is he. This is also a subject, the subject of you is she. She is singular, you was plural. Then I find here is, because we don't have to change the tense. She is tired. I think it is very easy. First person according to subject. First person इसका केस कौन सा था? सब्जेक्टिव केस में था, तो हमने राम का सब्जेक्टिव ले लिया. You is again सब्जेक्टिव केस. सेकेंड पर्सन की प्रोनाउन है इसलिए ऑब्जेक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग बदलेगी, बट इट इज रिटन इन सब्जेक्टिव केस. दिस इज नॉट ऑब्जेक्टिव केस, दिस इज सब्जेक्टिव केस बिकॉज इट इज गवर्निंग द वर्ब आर. इट इज नॉट बीइंग गवर्न्ड बाय थिंक. अगर ये इसके साथ कनेक्ट होता तो ऑब्जेक्ट होता. यहां पर दो सेंटेंस हैं, ध्यान से देख लीजिए. आई थिंक यू आर टायर्ड. आई थिंक इज वन क्लास एंड यू आर टायर्ड इज अनदर क्लास. तो व्हाट वी हैव गॉट? We have got two different subjects. You is subject and I is subject. I will be written in subjective case as he and you will be written in subjective case as she. And because both of them were plural verbs were there, both of them have become singular and both the verbs have become singular, but there is no change in tense. I think it is clear to you. We will take another example. She said to me. Once again I am making the same mistake. We are not going to enter the past tense. She says to me. I am doing it deliberately. That will also be changed, but when it will be necessary for us as the demand of the topic. When the topic will go ahead, we will start with past tense also, but because we have not started yet the past tense, we will not take any verb from past tense. We can take past tense in reported speech, but in reporting speech we are not going to change the tense, present or future. I believe you more than anyone else. Correct? This is another sentence. She says to me, I believe you more than anyone else. This time we have taken a single sentence. There was double sentence or a complex sentence was given. Now we have taken a simple sentence. What is to be changed? Says to, because a to has been introduced here. It has an object, comma and inverted comma into that. Then we have two pronouns once again. The first person pronoun is in subjective case. The second person pronoun is an objective case. This is first person, this is second person. First person will be changed according to the subject of the sentence and second person will be changed according to the object of the. She says to me. She says to will be changed into tells me, comma inverted comma change into that. Once again the same connector has come because the sentence is assertive. Which sentence? The reported part. I is subjective case. It means we want this to be changed into the subjective case of this one. She itself is written in subjective case. She. Believe. I demanded a plural verb, but she demands a singular verb. So we are going to change the verb but not tense. Believes. You, second person, according to object. What will be the object of this? The object of this for me will be me. More than rest of the things will be written as they were written previously because we don't find anything that needs any change from the writer side, from the learner side. Clear? Once again revise yourself. Even then you find anything that is problematic for you, you find anything difficult, anything, any idea that was vague and was not very clear, you can ask me everything in the comment box below. Comment box is always there, that is communication box for us, for both of us. So you can comment what is still haunting you as a problem. If it is a problematic thing, you can write to me anytime, but keep liking, keep writing, keep asking your questions. And now today's third task, that is always your homework. I am giving you certain sentences, you have to make it. And how will you send it to me? Once again in the communication box, that is comment. So I am writing only the problems, you will solve it and write the correct sentences, correct transform sentences into comment box. First sentence, write with me. I say to him, you are my best friend. A very easy sentence. Second, she will say to me. There is a twist. Only to take your test if you have watched the previous videos or not. She will say to me, I will sure come to you on January 5th. Third sentence, they say to us, we are going to play a cricket match. Fourth one, Harish says to Soumya, you don't understand my problems. These are 4 sentences. You have to do only that much. I say to him, if there is a problem in reading the writing, you can note it down, pausing your videos. I say to him, you are my best friend. Reporting part, reported part, what you have to do, you already know. She will say to me, I will sure come to you on January 5th. You have to find out what changes you have to make. Third one, they say to us, we are going to play a cricket match. The last one, Harish says to Soumya, you don't understand my problems. So this is your homework, and in this video we will stop here. For the next changes, for the changes in past tense, what will we do when the reporting speech will come in past? You have to wait for the next video. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.